Hello, nice to meet you again and welcome to continuous of Cần Thơ radio and television station has like today. A working session with the standing of the People's Cultural People's Committee, Vietnam Fatherland Front and relevant agencies to inform voters' recommendations before the third session of the 15th National Assembly. Leader of Cần Thơ City People's Committee had a meeting with Kinderworld Education Group on the progress of investment projects in the city. The medical examination and treatment activities distributed free medicines and gave gifts to people in Romeas Hark district, Svay Rieng province, Cambodia. Top news. On the morning of May 17, the National Assembly delegation of Cần Thơ City had a working session with the standing of People's Cultural People's Committee, Vietnam Fatherland Front and relevant agencies to inform voters' recommendations before the third session of the 15th National Assembly. Mr. Lê Quang Mạnh, a member of the Party Central Committee, Secretary of the City Party Committee, who is also head of the National Assembly delegation of Cần Thơ City, Mr. Truyền, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, quoted the meeting. Cần Thơ City National Assembly delegation has recorded 33 opinions and reviewed 13 documents which have petitions reflect difficult and pressing issues related to the implementation of policies and laws, as well as socio-economic development plans, national defense and security assurance, and social security assurance in the area. Voters highly valued the guidelines and solutions of the party in the state on the implementation of policies on socio-economic recovery and development. The socio-economic situation of the city continued to maintain positive recovery and achieve many excellent results. Mr. Lê Quang Mạnh, Secretary of the City Party Committee, come head of the National Assembly delegation, acknowledged the comments of deputies and issues related to the Central Committee will be discussed by the Office of National Assembly delegation to summarize and make recommendations in the coming meeting. Also on the morning of May 17, Mr. Nguyễn Ngọc Hà, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, had a meeting with Kinderworld Education Group on the progress of investment projects in the city. Kinderworld Education Group is an international education group that started in 1996 in Singapore. It has invested in the Singapore International School SIS project in An Bình Ward, Ninh Kiều District, Cần Thơ City, operating from the 2018 to 2019 school year with a bilingual program at all levels, from preschool to secondary school. At the meeting, Mr. Nguyễn Ngọc Hà, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, expressed his thanks to the group for its interest in investing in education and training, especially for creating a high-quality educational environment to contribute to implementing Resolution number 59 of the Politburo effectively. Agreeing with many parts that Cần Thơ City and the group have cooperated in implementing projects in the past term, he suggested the group have a new document to propose to the City People's Committee to direct the projects. Some concerned departments to speed up the progress of projects. The group actually contacted the Ministry of Education and Training for guidance on updating and incorporating into the university network planning in Cần Thơ City. On the morning of May 17 also, the Union of Science and Technology Associations of Cần Thơ City held the signing ceremony of the program to coordinate scientific and technological activities for the period of 2021-2026 with Cần Thơ Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, Cần Thơ Department of Science and Technology. This is one of the events in the series of activities to celebrate Vietnam Science and Technology Day. On behalf of Cần Thơ Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, the Union of Science and Technology Association signed a cooperation program with key contents. The Union of Associations also signed a program to coordinate S&T activities with the Department of Science and Technology with the following contents, such as mobilizing and gathering intellectuals, propagating and disseminating knowledge and laws on science and technology, to carry out scientific and technological tasks, carrying out consulting, criticism, and social assessment activities. In addition, we shall organize contests and events on science and technology and Home Vietnam Science and Technology Day, mobilize and honor outstanding intellectuals and scientists. We turn to other news. On the morning of May 17, leaders of the Department of Industry and Trade coordinated with the Market Management Department of Cần Thơ City to watch and track the reality of petroleum business activities at the Mekong Petroleum General Depot belonging to Petro Vietnam Joint Stock Company or Petro Mekong Company. Petro Mekong Company has an office in Kieu District, Cần Thơ City, with 10 affiliated branches performing petroleum trading functions in the provinces and cities of the Mekong Delta. Regarding business in Cần Thơ City, the Petro Mekong Company has 4 affiliated petrol stations, 9 customer-side franchise contracts, and so on. However, in Cần Thơ City, the retail store system is quite low. The unit asks authorities to facilitate support to develop more store systems in order to contribute to ensuring the supply gasoline serving people and business in the difficult period of supply shortage. Representatives of the delegation and leaders of the Department of Industry and Trade highly value the efforts of the leaders and employees of Petro Mekong Company in the supply of petroleum during the difficult period of supply over the past time. In the spirit of creating conditions for business to develop, the department has immediately shown to work in the field of its responsibility. According to Cần Thơ Sub-Department of Rural Development, the farm economy in the city has complied with the Circular Number 2 of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. 85% of the farms have met the prescribed criteria. In the area of Cần Thơ City, there are currently 23 households engaged in agricultural production and business that meet the criteria of farms according to Circular Number 2 of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. To support the development of farm economy and household economy over the past years, the agriculture sector has organized 13 training courses for over 500 trainees who are farm owners and agricultural households. There are 2 seminars held on typical advanced production farms, good business, and trends in farm development production according to safety standards. Currently, over 90% of the farms meet the criteria of applying high scientific and technological advances to the breeding and farming process using advanced and high-tech equipment such as using automatic feeders, gas generation systems, automatic sprinkler systems in cultivation to save charge and labor. On the morning of May 17, the delegation of Cần Thơ City People's Committee carried out medical examination and treatment activities, distributing free medicines and gifts to people in Romeas Hark district, Svay Rieng province, Cambodia. Participating in this medical examination and treatment activity, there were 70 officers, doctors, and employees of Cần Thơ University of Medicine and Pharmacy, Cần Thơ General Hospital, Hậu Giang Pharmaceutical Joint Stock Company, and Trung Sơn Company, Alpha. Subjects of medical examination and treatment are the elderly and people with difficult cases in 4 communes in Romeas Hark district. According to the plan, the delegation will organize medical examinations and give gifts on May 17 and 18 with the expected number of 4,000 people with a total distribution of nearly 1 billion dong from mobilization sources. Many activities in response to Humanitarian Month 2022 are taking place in localities in Cần Thơ City. Responding to Humanitarian Month 2022 from May 1st to May 31st, Phong Điền District Red Cross Society mobilized to build 1 Red Cross house, visit and support 35 humanitarian sites, hold 2 humanitarian markets, provided free medical examination and medicine, mobilized voluntary blood donation, giving hundreds of gifts to the poor and needy people with the value of hundreds of millions dong. Responding to Humanitarian Month 2022 from the fund of the Association Kinderworld Education District gave 40 gifts to the 70 people, each worth 350,000 dong. In addition, officials and people contributed 17 million dong to the humanitarian fund box of the world. Coming up next, the weather forecast. That's all for continued of Cần Thơ radio and television station. Thanks so much for your attention. Please visit us on website kenthtv.vn. Bye for now.